saw this, I was like, what? This actually exists? Where have I been? Scene 1 in action. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is 10 gadgets in 10 minutes. My name is Yetunde Adejo and I'm a creative entrepreneur majoring in arts, writing, fashion and interior design. Let's do this. So quickly, before we start this video, I would just like to say that I am an aspiring interior designer and I especially like gadgets that we use in the house. This edition is going to be on kitchen gadgets. I love gadgets. Like, I don't know a car from another one, but I definitely know kitchen gadgets. Maybe it's the millennial in me, maybe it's because I'm a woman, but if you have that similar interest, check in. So we're going to be going through 10 gadgets and it's going to be in 10 minutes. I have my timer on. Okay, so if you see me looking towards the side, just because I'm looking at my list and also my system, just to keep track of what I'm saying. So let's start with the electric food warmer. Some of these gadgets you might not know that they exist, but or you might even think that, okay, here's another way to get our money, or this is another lame gadget that's not really going to do anything for me. Well, at the end of this list, I want you to mark 5 over 10 or 7 over 10 or even 2 over 10 if you feel like this would not really tie into your lifestyle. So I'm going to start with the electric food warmer. If you're going to the office and you're like me, you do not want your food to get cold, and trust, with the available like regular normal warmers that we have on the market, they tend not to keep food warm. So imagine my delight when I saw a food warmer that actually keeps food warm, and all you have to do is you plug it in and then it warms your food. There's the big square size, and then there's also the portable like cup size for those who are practicing portion control. That's our first gadget. The second gadget is, drum roll please, a peanut jelly and butter maker. Oh my god, when I saw this I was like, what? This actually exists? Where have I been? So a peanut butter jelly maker is available on the market. Check the link below. Imagine putting in your peanuts or whatever nuts you have, and then just producing an organic, natural, preservative, non-existent jelly that you can use immediately on your toast or bread. So peanut butter jelly maker is available to shop today. These are recommendations and I've checked the reviews, and these are gadgets that actually work and people are buying and are using in their homes. These gadgets are for the house and the home. I'm not talking about like commercial use, but I know that some people are going to be able to use this even in their businesses. If you have a small business and maybe you have like a little bed and breakfast, or you have a brunch, you know, like restaurant, this can come in really handy. So click down below if this is something that you would get or are thinking of getting. The next one, following the peanut butter jelly maker, is a jam maker. Now, it's not going to say jam maker on it, hello, but I found this maker that is able to make tomato puree. So if you don't have enough money to buy ketchup, you can make your tomato puree using this gadget. You can also make your jams, and the jams do not necessarily have to be stored or kept for long. I did find one, but it has been discontinued. I think that one, it will heat the jam and you'll be able to keep it for long. But this one it's like jam on the go. So you're able to puree your fruits and then you get your jam right there and you can use it. I think it's a genius idea. So check below in the link, you'll see it. Oh, we're on. How many have we done? The next one is for my African audience. Now, the PTSD of having to go and grind your tomato pepper mix with the local grinder, and that noise, I mean, sometimes you're not even grinding, but you can hear the noise. You can hear the noise from like 2 streets away. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the grinding machine that every African child, every African household has had experience with. Now, this has been on my list for the longest time, and I was so happy when I saw an electric milling, wet milling machine. There's the dry option, and then there's the wet milling option, and then there's the dual one. And I was able to see, and I was like, okay, this is something that I would actually like, because sometimes the normal blenders that you have are not able to blend your tomato smooth and fine enough for you to use for your stews. So you do need that actual milling machine, and it's good to know that there's an electric option that is there that you can have in your house and you'll be able to reach for when you're ready. The local ones that we are used to, some might say it's manual, because yes, you have to pull and make sure that it comes on. Sometimes it doesn't come on. It requires fuel, it requires a lot of energy, but the electric one is so versatile and easy to use. Great. The next one is the cotton candy machine. Now remember, I am an interior design, so I'm coming to this list with in design and functionality together. So I'm looking at things that look aesthetically pleasing and nice and will be able to fit into your design scheme, you know, your kitchen design scheme. There's interior design for kitchens, there's interior design for rooms, there's interior designs for everything, and it encapsulates all things that we use, like our beddings, our soft furnishings, our curtains, and of course our gadgets as well. So I was especially drawn to the chrome, stainless steel, you know, options for this list. The next one, I've talked about the grinding machine. Oh, we're working with time. The next one is the masa maker. Now, it doesn't appear on AliExpress. Yeah, those are where I was able to get my links, and anybody can shop from anywhere. It doesn't appear on AliExpress as masa maker, so you're going to search and search, but guess what, I found it, and I'll put a link down. This can be used for pancakes, it can be used for any kind of dough that needs to be formed into a ball. It's called an able skiver machine, or yeah, an able skiver machine. So I was able to find an electric option. So if you know masa, I live in Nigeria, and from the north there's this popular ball that is made out of rice powder. So it's really nice. You can use it with pepper, you can use it with sauces. So I found the electric maker. Imagine. Kudos to all these people that are there making, you know, solutions to our much needed how do I call it, making solutions to our much needed answers. Yeah, let me put it that way. Our much needed home design answers, our much needed kitchen answers. So the masa maker is very versatile. It has, okay, the one I'm seeing now has 8 portions, so you can make 8 masa balls at the same time. I'll link it down below. The next one is my personal favorite, the yogurt maker. Now, I have a yogurt maker, so I'm not coming to you from a place of ignorance. No, I have my own yogurt maker, and in the next video I'm going to show you my own kitchen gadgets. But stay tuned, subscribe for that one. But I found a yogurt maker. Now, I'm not an ice cream girly, by no means ice cream. I do not like ice cream, but I love yogurt, and being able to make your own yogurt in the comfort of your home, being able to flavor it however you like, is just chef's kiss. So a yogurt maker for a small household or even a big household, because I found one option that provides provision for like a very big bowl, so you're able to make like 2 big portions. And then I saw the usual one that has like 6-7 cups or 8 cups in it. So check the link below. The next gadget is a cotton candy gadget. Now these are for moms who want to like throw parties for their children. I found this really cute one and I posted it down below. I'm not a sweet tooth, but I know that most of you are. And plus, it's the summer. A lot of parties, a lot of get-togethers. It will come in handy. We're running out of time. It's 10 minutes. We have 30 seconds. Let me see. What can I join? What can I put? A food processor, yeah. No home should be without a food processor, and especially in an African household. Why am I saying this? Do you know that your food processor can pound yam? Yes, I said it. So instead of exerting all that energy pounding yam in a mortar, some would say it doesn't taste the same. Hello, it does. So a food processor can do everything from mixing your dough and mixing just about anything. But why it's on this list is because I found that it can also pound and knead your yam that you can use with your local soup. So that's it, guys. 10 gadgets in 10 minutes. Subscribe for more. Thank you so much. Bye.